The defense expert refuses to answer my questions either yes or no. Do I turn to the judge and say, "Judge, I need your help. He's not answering my questions the way I want him to"? Is that really what I do? Come join me for a moment as I share with you some great information. Hi, I'm Gerry Oginski. I'm a New York medical malpractice and personal injury trial lawyer practicing law here in the state of New York. So now, at trial, I'm questioning in a medical malpractice case the defense's medical expert. And now I'm asking leading questions that require either yes or no, or I don't know. And the defense expert is a wily guy who's been on the witness stand many, many times. And he refuses to answer my question either yes or no, or I don't know. He wants to explain every chance he can get. He wants to give the jury the impression that he has information that they need to know, rather than simply being locked into either a yes or no, or I don't know answer. What do I do as the attorney in that situation? Do you think the jury's going to see me as an authoritative figure if I turn to the judge and whine and complain and say, "Judge, the medical expert isn't answering my questions, yes or no. What do I do?" No, that's not what I do. So instead, if the medical expert will not answer my questions yes or no, I'll ask it again. "Doctor, can you tell me, did you do this? Yes or no? Doctor, is this the standard of care? Yes or no?" "Oh, I can't answer it that way, but if you'd like me to explain." "Doctor, let me ask you the question a different way." And I will ask it either 5 different ways, or I will ask this question again and again. I want the jury to see that this doctor is not being truthful. I want the jury to see that this expert is really playing games and playing semantics. So now, when I ask him a simple, straightforward question, I may say, "Doctor, did you not understand the question?" "Oh, I understood it." "Great. Can you tell me yes or no?" Now if he says, "I can't answer that question yes or no," terrific. I'll now ask a different question, and I'll ask it a little bit differently. So now again, I'm going to ask a leading question. "Doctor, can you answer yes or no?" "Doctor, would you agree that in this situation you do X, Y, and Z? Yes or no?" If I turn to the judge and ask for the judge's help, where it shows that I'm now whining and complaining and I can't control this expert witness, now it makes me look weak, and that's something I don't want to do in front of the jury. So rather than doing that, and I will tell you, there are attorneys who do that, who will turn to the jury, they get frustrated, they get upset, they don't know how to control the witness, and they don't know how to ask the same question 25 different ways. They get frustrated and they turn to the judge, "He's not answering my question." And so what happens? The judge will say, "Doctor, can you answer the question yes or no?" "No, I can't answer the question yes or no." "Okay, counselor, ask a different question." You see what happened? You don't have to go through that whole nonsense and make yourself look weak. Instead, you have to understand how to ask a question, how to keep the witness on a short leash, how to direct the witness to answer only the question that you're asking. And now the jury recognizes that the doctor's trying to weasel out of answering your question. So why do I share this quick information with you? I share it with you just to give you an insight and an understanding into what goes on in practically every single medical malpractice case here in the state of New York. You know, I realize you're watching this because you likely have questions or concerns about your own particular matter. Well, if your matter did happen here in New York and you do have legal questions, what I encourage you to do is pick up the phone and call me. I can answer your legal questions. This is something I do every single day, and I'd love to talk to you. You can reach me at 516-487-8207. or by email at Gerry, G-E-R-R-Y, @oginski-law.com. That's it for today's quick video. I'm Gerry Oginski. Have a great day.